Greetings, everybody. Right back at you here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk. And like we say here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk, we don't just praise fighters with pretty records. We praise all fighters who get in the ring and fight hard. You can be 28-12, 60-9, or 36-10. If you out there knocking sweat off somebody's head, making the crowd want to come see you again, then your light will shine here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk. What's up, boxing fans? Joyce versus Zhang. Let's talk about it. Now, listen, to me, this was a slugfest. I saw this slugfest coming, but it was a one-way slugfest. Joyce didn't look like Joyce to me. Joyce looked slow. Joyce looked like he was trying to find his footing. Joyce looked like he was trying to jab and trying to figure out how his body punches didn't have no power. His jabs didn't have no power. And Zhang did what he was supposed to do. He gave him a jab buffet all night. A jab buffet, sweat popping off his head. He took advantage of everything Joyce gave him. He did what he was supposed to do. He beat him up. He didn't knock him out. Joyce got hard. He's a slugger, but he got the Anthony Joshua syndrome. He's trying to find his footing. He's trying to figure out where to place his feet to get the best punch off to me. That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like. And Zhang, I gotta be honest, I hadn't seen Zhang fight but 2 times before this. And he's a slugger. He looked more technical. From the last fight I saw him, he looked like he done got more technical. Because I thought this fight was gonna be Joyce being more technical, having more movement, side angles, and picking Zhang apart, but it was just the opposite. Zhang movement looked better. His jab looked better. He knew when and where to hit Joyce. He took advantages of the weakness Joyce showed him. He did what he's supposed to do. And he beat him up. And Joyce, I don't know. I wouldn't say he a hype job. Some people say he a hype job. Some people say, man, Nail, man, come on, man. That guy don't look like he can fight. But I've seen him fight more times than they have. To me, this is his worst performance. That's no discredit to Zhang, because that's what you're supposed to do. When a guy come in and he giving you that, he did what he was supposed to do to him. He beat him up, and he did it quick. It didn't take him all night. I could say Zhang's cardio looked like it was going, but Joe couldn't take advantage of Zhang's cardio. He couldn't do it. So I think it's a new threat in the heavyweight. I think Zhang is here. I think this gonna give him a lot of confidence. Of course, Joyce is not a scrub. I would like to see Zhang in there with some of the best now. I would like to see what he can do after this win. I know this win gonna build up his confidence. I want to see what he can do. He can bang. He can take a punch. Let's see what happens. I don't like to keep it too long because you don't know me that well, but you will. And like we say here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk, we don't just praise fighters with pretty records. We praise all fighters who get in the ring and fight hard. You can be 33-1, 26-8, or 13-10. If you out there knocking sweat off somebody's head, making the crowd want to come see you again, then your light will shine here at Railroad Nail Boxing Talk.